Whew. Okay, so Deadman Wonderland. I haven't talked about it in a while. Figured it's the end of the year, and we haven't really gotten any confirmation on anything Deadman Wonderland related, other than an interview that the author of Deadman Wonderland took, and I think it was like one of the few interviews that she's took, but it was like on an article, and I saw that. I'm gonna talk about it later, but yeah. I wanted to talk about this anime because recently um, it piqued my interest again when I went to a con and I saw a Shiro cosplayer and I was just like, whoa! My fucking mind was just flaring up, and I took a picture with her, and that it was cool. It was a cool moment for me because I wasn't expecting anyone to cosplay as Shiro. I figured that everyone forgot about Demo Wonderland, but then again, I forgot that it was way more popular in the West than it was in Japan, so kind of makes sense. It also has been a couple years, so you know, I just didn't expect it. But yeah, this series holds a lot of nostalgia for me. Um, a lot more than Naruto, mainly because Naruto just left a bad taste in my mouth with all the fucking fillers, and just the fact that it ended only to restart with Boruto. I haven't been watching Boruto, and I will not watch Boruto because I just don't care about Boruto that much. And Boruto's doing the same exact shit, which is filler. So, yeah, I just don't care about Naruto anymore. But Deadman Wonderland has always been a great series to read and to watch. And I remember when it first aired on Toonami, like just for the first time, and I I ended up watching it, and initially I didn't really care about Toonami that much because it was like Dragon Ball Z and all this, and it's just like, well, I didn't really care about anime that much. But then I saw Demon Wonderland, I was like, whoa, this is pretty good, and I kept watching it. And I think I initially started on episode 3 because I didn't start right at the beginning, like right when it started airing, and I didn't finish it on Toonami either. I actually finished it on YouTube, the English sub version. So I actually switched from dub to sub because they didn't have the dub yet. I think it literally started dubbing when I started watching it on Toonami, which kind of makes sense, I guess. It's either that or it's the fact that Funimation had it under their website and you had to pay like $6 or something. It was that bullshit which still happens. But yeah. Um, Now, the anime did shit in Japan, and that's mostly why we didn't get another season. But I just want to talk about what the anime did wrong, like the first season, and what the season could have done to warrant another season. I feel like if they brought back, or not back, but if they introduced the crucial characters that come out in, the manga, like these characters kind of just got scrapped. Like there was a tranny. I believe it was a tranny. It was either a tranny or he was just a gay guy. But that guy, his development and everything was just crazy. We also had this other chick that her developmental was crucial to the story, and we never got to see them in the first season, and the first couple chapters is where they debuted. So it kind of sucked that they didn't have those there. Instead, they replaced them with you, like the scenes that they were supposed to be in. So it really made me wonder what they were going to do in season 2 when it came to you or those characters. He was probably just going to take on both of those roles, which would have just fucked it up even more. So yeah, there's that. The way they ended it also just made it seem like they were gearing up for season 2, but they just it just did so shit that they decided not to. And since Studio Man Club is bankrupt now, it kind of makes sense as to why they are, because Demon Wonderland did shit, and then the other animes they did were okay. Like, especially The World God Only Knows, like, that anime was very successful for them, but it just wasn't successful enough. Like, they had been through so much shit, and that's probably why they weren't going to do another season as well, because they didn't want to risk another another nail in the coffin, which came anyway. But this season, like the Demon Wonderland season one, was honestly a blessing. It's a blessing that we got even like 13 episodes of this. So I am grateful to Manglobe, and may they rest in peace, the studio. But yeah, I wanted to talk about the interview that the author of Demon Wonderland had, because in my opinion, I feel like the interview got, and actually let me talk about it. So I think that the interview came out either this year or last year, but either way, fairly recent. So it's definitely after like a year or two, or not a year or two, but it's definitely a couple years after the manga ended. So that's how you know it's recent. So some things that this interviewer asked was just kind of dumb, in my opinion. Like, you can read the article if you want to. It's really not that hard to find. But it's like the things that you should have asked was there a plan for a sequel to the anime? And, have you been approached for a reboot or something? Just like anything to spark up, um, you know, fans to get back up and be like, whoa, there's something going on. But really, it was about, and I don't want to be a dick about this, but as far as I remember, the interview was about her, how she's doing, and season one of Demon Wonderland, and the other projects that she's going to be doing. So we did get some insight on Deadman Wonderland season one, about how she felt about it, and all that jazz. But it really wasn't much. And it's like, dude, you're interviewing like the creator of Demon Wonderland. You could at least talk about Demon Wonderland a bit more in that regard. But you know, we can't ask for everything. So yeah, that kind of put me down a little bit when I saw the interview. Not saw, but you know what I mean. Like when I read the interview, because it kind of just made it seem like the author didn't really care about an anime potentially coming back, like a renewal, not for a season two, but just in general, like the series coming back in anime format. But maybe she does. Maybe she is working something on it. We don't know, and she just didn't want to say anything. Which that's what I hope is the case at this point. And the reason that I think a retelling will happen at some point is because Parasite was a very old manga, and it took like 20 years until it got adapted. So Demon Wonderland's manga in Japan did fairly well. So it's not that it was like, whoa, it was amazing, like fucking JoJo's or fucking My Hero Academia, like those levels of popularity, but it was fairly popular when it was out. And since the chapters are so short, you can really condense the series from start to finish. You can do it in like 39, maybe 45 episodes if you wanted to. Now that's if you really wanted to stretch it out, you wanted to flesh out every single thing about Demon Wonderland. Then it would probably be like 45, 50 episodes. But at least I feel like it would be probably like 26, 30, 35, one of those. And that's if we get lucky. If we even get another run for Deadman Wonderland, you know I'm gonna be the first one there because of how much the series has impacted me. Like I ended up reading all the manga. You know, they all came in, and I remember reading the last chapter and just seeing how it ended so beautifully, and just me thinking, wow, if this was animated, if this was animated, this would probably bring me to tears. Maybe maybe one tear, because I'm not that much of a crier, but you know, when it comes to certain emotions, you know, certain series and everything, it gets to you. You get that emotion, which I guarantee would happen to me and maybe some other people if, you know, they do it right. So I still have faith in this series to get another to get another renewal, another go, another round. Not a season two because at this rate, I would be happy that they would be doing another season. But regarding how Tokyo Ghoul Re is going about, you know, season three and I guess season four, it's basically still season three. But the fact that they did Route A and they were kind of doing their own thing, then they did Re completely retconned half of Route A, and it just renders season two useless. So it's better to just restart it. But yeah, I guess that's just me. It's still enjoyable, is what I would like to say. I'm still enjoying Tokyo Ghoul Re, so I would still enjoy Deadman Wonderland if anything came out regarding that series. So if you guys ever hear anything or you know there's some new news, I want you guys to you know post in the comments or just post about it in general. Get the people talking. Just rebuild this community, this Deadman Wonderland community, because I guarantee a couple years from now we will get something. We will get something. I wouldn't say a manga because if it's another manga, I don't know. And then if that other manga gets like an anime, I don't know. That'll kill me. But yeah, we'll get something at some point because they knew, like the anime creators and everything. I think they knew that it was very popular in the West. So if anything, we might get something. And you can tell I'm blabbing right now because I literally have nothing else to say. So I'm gonna stop it now so that I stop talking stupid shit. So thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video.